Then Gordon whistled as he approached the station. Everyone knew that sound. The Queen's train glided into the station.
Alright, so at the beginning of the episode we can see Gordon and Thomas puffing buffer to buffer back home. It had been a busy day. First, Thomas would tease Gordon about the time that the big engine had slid into a ditch. Then, Thomas fell down a mine and Gordon came to his rescue.
Remember, Thomas, called Gordon grandly. United we stand, together we fall. You help me and I'll help you. I'll remember, replied Thomas, but I hope the Fat Controller forgives us soon. Suddenly they noticed something. As the two engines whistled into the sheds...
Listen again.
As the two engines whistled into the sheds...
But Thomas is the only one who whistled.
Bus by buffers, said Thomas. What's happening? Shh, whispered Percy. The Fat Controller is going to tell us now. Ladies, gentlemen, and engines, I am honoured to inform you that Her Majesty the Queen herself is coming here.
Thomas's face moves a bit.
The engines wondered who would pull the royal train. I'm too old to pull important trains, said Edward sadly.
Thomas is not in front of Gordon.
He'll choose me, of course, boasted James. You, snorted Henry, you can't climb hills.
Percy's cab roof is lifted.
He will ask me to pull the train, and I'll have a new coat of paint.
Then the rain came. Henry's driver and fireman covered up their cab to keep dry. A painter was on the ladder above the line. Henry's smoke flew high into the air. The painter couldn't see. Both he and the paint pot fell all over Henry.
Poor Henry. Well, you're not a pretty picture, sneered the painter. The Fat Controller spoke next. You look like an ice cake, Henry. That won't do for the royal train. I must make other arrangements. Gordon and Thomas were waiting for him.
Gordon's buffer is crooked.
I think you are both very sorry and deserve a treat. Edward will go in front to clear the line. Thomas will look after the coaches, and Gordon will pull the train.
Gordon has Duck's whistle sound.
The great day came.
One of the glass canopies is removed and seen in the background.
All the engines work hard, bringing people.
Toby's bell sounds completely different.
All the engines work hard, bringing people. Thomas sorted out their coaches in the yard. Edward steamed in. Beep! The Queen is here! Then Gordon whistled as he approached the station. Everyone knew that sound.
The Queen's train glided into the station. Gordon was spotless, and his brass shone brightly. Edward's eyes are wonky.
The Fat Controller stood to attention. Welcome, Mum. The Queen thanked him for a splendid run and asked to see all the engines.
These buffers are crooked. Also, a woman sitting on a bench doesn't have feet. And some sticky tack can be seen.
See? Shh, hissed Henry and James. But Toby and Percy didn't care. 3 cheers for the Queen! Beep!
A crowd of people can be seen between Henry and James, but previously no one was on the platform.
When it was time to leave, the Queen spoke specially to Thomas, who fetched her coaches. Then to Edward, and finally to Gordon, who took her away. Ever felt prouder than those?
Donald and Douglas's whistles can be heard, but they are nowhere to be seen.
The Fat Controller's Railway.
So those are all of the goofs found in Season 4 episode Paint Pots and Queens. I hope you all enjoyed this video, my dear train lovers, and I'll see you next time.